Wow. Wow. Atalanta, Gasperini, you got cooked differently by Simone Inzaghi and Inter. Inter 4, Atalanta 0. Wow, guys. What a performance. I thought that this Inter team, with this intense preseason that we had, it would take us until at least September to see the real Inter. But no, just before the end of August, we have seen even in this performance, this amazing performance, it's not still amazing, full-flowing Limone ball, but those 10, 15 minutes in the first half, those first 10 minutes in the second half, wow. Atalanta got absolutely crushed. And Marcus Thuram, my goodness, this guy is really stepping up this year. Is he becoming our main man? I know Lautaro, he signed his new contract. He's Capitano, Capitoro. But the way Marcus Thuram is stepping up at the beginning of the season, he's already got, if you take into account the penalty he won as well, 6 goal contributions already at the beginning of the season. 4 goals, 3 games. Wow. This guy is taking his game to that next level that we were asking for. Marcus Thuram, take a bow. And take a bow, Inzaghi, the team. What a performance. I predicted a 2-1 win in the preview. I thought it was going to be tight. I thought it was going to be a bit cagey. Atalanta going to be tough. But I also said that I knew that defensively they were going to be easy to break down. But I didn't expect it to be like this. Wow. Let's get into it, guys. Leave a thumbs up. Subscribe to the channel. Let's get into the post-match analysis. No live reaction today, as I said, because of some family matters and things. I'm not maybe in the right headspace to go for an hour to speak to you guys, but I can do 10 minutes to you guys speaking. And Inter, when you got things going on personally, Inter perform like that, anything that you have on your mind is taken away. So thank you to this Inter team and Simone Inzaghi, because it has been a tough 24 hours personally, but it kicked off straight away. First, few minutes, and we scored a goal. Of course, it came from them, but the play to get to this goal, I mean, you can only see the screenshots. I wish I could use highlights, and I wish, Serie A could let me use everything to show you guys how good that first goal was, because it was Mkhitaryan linking with Pavard back to Mkhitaryan into space to Thuram. Look at Lautaro in the middle. He's completely free. If Thuram manages to get it to him, he probably tries to nutmeg Jim City with the cross here, but no, Jim City gets a little touch on it. Unlucky for the Albanian centre-back. And that gets Inter going on their way in a fantastic style, in a fantastic manner. And then afterwards, it just was a stylish performance. But, Inter continue with the foot on the gas. And then in the end, it led to this goal by Nico Barella, guys. My goodness. That is absolutely unreal. Left foot, by the way, guys. Remember, that's his weak foot. Takes it first time. So I think Benji Pavard got officially given the assist for this. He was just winning a header, bounced back to Barella, and boom, he hits it first time into the corner. I think Karnesecki got a little touch to it, but there was way too much direction and power for him to do anything about it. Nico Barella, you beauty. And Barella, actually, funny, like, personal anecdote. So, fantasy Serie A, I had Barella in my fantasy Serie A team last week, and I took him out this week because I read the news this morning that actually he's going to have an operation on his nose. I don't know if that happened in training or in a match, but apparently, Spalletti has not called him up to the Italian national team, and in the international break, he will have an operation on his nose. So I thought, okay, clearly nose problems, maybe some breathing difficulties. He's not going to be able to perform as well. But how wrong was I? And let me just show you a GIF of the goal. Hopefully I don't get copyrighted for this, but it just deserves to be seen. Look at that. Man. And in general, not just because of the goal, fantastic performance from Nico Barella. Really, really good. But, there was not one bad player today. every single player. I mean, let's look at the lineup. We always talk about it, in the preview, like, oh, it's Darmian again, or, oh, it's Mkhitaryan again. But every single player played their role in this game today. If Thuram didn't score his 2 goals and the performance that he had, I think Barella would have been man of the match. He was really, really on form. 80% pass accuracy, nothing amazing, but if you watched the game, you saw he tried a lot of risky passes too. 2 out of 3 dribbles, 2 out of 4 long balls, 1 out of 1 tackles, 4 recoveries, 3 duels won. Yeah, really, really complete performance by Barella. Hakan next to him was also very good. Kept things ticking. Look at that, only got 1 pass wrong, even had a great shot from distance that Karnesecki had to save. Was involved in the Thuram second goal, 3 out of 3 ground duels, 1 out of 1 aerial duels. Good performance. Mkhitaryan, even though it doesn't show here, Mkhitaryan definitely an improved performance from Mickey this time round. 92% pass accuracy, 0 out of 3 dribbles. But no, if you watch the game, this was a much better performance by Mickey. And once again, completing full 90 minutes, Mkhitaryan. I know that's going to cause some controversy, even though we won 4-0. People are going to be moaning at Inzaghi for this. And, there was something that I need to bring up here from our boy Ahmed, who tweeted this out, and it got me crying because it's true. Zielinski by December is going to be looking like Ericsson under Conte in the first season. Look like a depressed mofo who's questioning his life decisions, questioning why didn't he accept the offer from Saudi Arabia. He could have been earning quadruple, quintuple the money that he was going to be earning here at Inter, just to be sitting on the bench. But calma. Let's not create controversy yet. Yes, Inzaghi maybe could have brought on Fratesi was brought on Zielinski for Mkhitaryan. But maybe this is Inzaghi's way of saying, we don't know what's going on in training. Is Zielinski come? Remember when we signed Zielinski? That was one of my questions to Dom from Napoli Talk when we did the scout report, but also my reaction to when we signed him. Zielinski, you have to come here with hunger. Mkhitaryan is a model professional who eats, dry pasta, or probably doesn't even bread, just mozzarella, like his agent said once they went to a fancy restaurant, all he had was mozzarella and tomatoes. This guy is a model professional, trains hard, probably first to training, last to leave training. Has Zielinski come with with the thinking that, oh yeah, I'm the star signing because Inter had no signings this summer. I'm just one of the star signings, so it's going to be surely 35 years old Mkhitaryan. I'm going to be starting. And Inzaghi, I mean, we joked about it, but it was also a joke that had a lot of truth there, because we knew that Zielinski was going to have to fight for his life to take over from Mkhitaryan. And I think he will. By the end of the season, he will, guys. But he's going to have to do it. In those training sessions, he's going to have to show it. But for now, this is the Mkhitaryan we remember from this season today. DiMarco also much improved. Really good performance from DiMarco. Shame that he couldn't end it with a goal or an assist. At the end, he scored a goal, but it was just a tiny bit offside. Much more on point with his crosses, the decision-making. And I saw him sprinting in the 85th minute. I don't know if you saw that, guys. In the 85th minute, this guy was sprinting into the box. So this preseason, whatever Rippert, our fitness coach, has done, as he's reaping in DiMarco, this is the fittest probably I've seen him. So really, really good. At the back, again, I know it's 4-0. We'll speak about the strikers in a minute, but 4-0, clean sheet. This trio, fantastic, guys. Benji Pavard was up and down the whole match, solid defensively, and also, stat padded a little assist. But he did his job defensively first, which is the most important thing. Really, really good. Won all his duels on the ground, most of them in the air. Really, really good. And then Acerbi, again, much maligned, criticized, or people are expecting him to drop off. Actually, he's 36 now. I thought he was still 35. Actually, he has turned 36. He was majestic. One of the potential man of the matches as well. 9 defensive actions, 4 clearances, 2 interceptions, 92 recoveries, won all his ground duels. Retegi, the red hot in-form striker of the league, completely pocketed. Samardzic was getting chance of, son of a W, you know what, from the Inter fans for obviously all the stuff that went on last summer. He's definitely regretting all that stuff right now. Brescianini, another man in red hot form. Nothing. Bellanova, nothing from him. Yeah. I mean, we knew the backline was a makeshift backline, and Inter definitely took advantage of that. Lautaro still getting into form. You saw, even before he was subbed around the 70th minute, he already had his socks down, which, is a sign that he's struggling. He was already struggling fitness-wise. We know he's not fully fit yet. But with this Thuram, we don't need him. I thought, I was starting to get worried, how long can Thuram or Taremi keep the line going? But as I said in my preview, I was like, I'm happy if even Taremi started this game because they're fine. They're fine. With Thuram on this form and Taremi with his debut, we're going to be fine. But Lautaro had some good moments. If we go back to the screenshots quickly. Yeah, this was probably his main chance. DiMarco crosses it into him. Look at Thuram. Thuram is already celebrating like he often does with Hakan's penalties. But this wasn't an easy chance. But, Lautaro is a volley specialist. But apart from that, it was a hard game for Lautaro, but he did well for what he did. Other quick screenshots. Yeah, Mkhitaryan had a decent chance in the second half here. Karnaseki was completely beaten. He didn't move, but the ball went just past the post. And this is what I'm most impressed with Marcus Thuram. Last year, he had around 20 goal contributions in the league, but we knew this guy can definitely improve in terms of goal scoring. That's what we asked of him. We watched him in the summer at the Euros with France, 0 goals. He didn't look very convincing. I was definitely asking the question, like, is this guy ready mentally? Is he working hard enough to go to the next level? Does he think he can go to the next level? And the beginning of the season, the Genoa game and today's game, he's showing he can go to the next level. These poacher goals is what we've been asking him to add to his repertoire, and he's adding that. This was absolutely a fox in the box goal that Retegi will score, that Lautaro will score. Any top level striker should be scoring, sneaking in the confusion within the box between the Atalanta defenders, gets his studs to it and pokes it in. And then a few minutes later, does the exact same thing once again. Funnily enough, first shot, he completely mishit on the volley. Then the ball comes back in and, he heads it back in. And there's, again, a bit of a pinball going on. And then once again, stays awake, stays alert, reactions, again with his studs, sneaks through and pokes it in once again to get his second goal. What a fantastic start to the season by Marcus Thuram. Wow. This guy really has another level left in him, and I'm very, very impressed. And Lautaro can take his time if Thuram is going to continue performing like this. What a performance, guys. What a performance. What a team. And yeah, there was a lot of talk of, Juventus, looking impressive. But no, we are the second star holders. We are the Scudetto holders. We are the team to beat. Forget about Thiago Motta's Juve, who only beat Como and Hellas Verona. We are the team to beat, guys. Let's be real. And one little quick shout out to Forza Inter Haiti, or as he was known as Forza Inter Haiti, Dave on Twitter. This got me dying as well. People, just because Atalanta were doing a lot of nice business, they were convincing this summer with their signings. They did a lot of business. So people started saying, oh, look at that, the real Nerazzurri. The guy is showing ambition, right, into Twitter. Holding four goals to the unambitious Inter team, right? And, this is what I've been saying. Yes, of course, we wanted those endorphins, that hit from the here we go of like Inter signed this guy, that guy. But this team is already there, guys. Marotta, Ausilio didn't need to do much. They couldn't do much. That's also a thing. But they didn't need to do much as well. Would they have liked to do much? Would we like to do a little bit more? Definitely, 100%. But did we need to? Ask Gasparini, did this team need it? Don't think so. Don't think so. But yeah, guys, interesting weekend up ahead in Serie A, Milan, Lazio, Juve, Roma. So let's see how that goes. Leave a thumbs up, subscribe to the channel. Let me know in the comments down below. What did you make of the performance? Who was your man of the match? Looking forward to hearing you guys. Ciao ragazzi, always, Forza Inter. Mission back to back continues. Ciao.